guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to go ahead and take a look at our girl, KEFLA. Now, KEFLA is going to be dropping on Global tonight. I'm not really too sure if it's going to be 8 p.m. Eastern or if it's going to be the normal time at like 2:30 a.m. Eastern or whatever, but regardless, KEFLA should be dropping tonight. She comes with a lot of other good units. I mean, she herself is just super, super good. We are, of course, going to be looking at her with the max level 10 links. Global will not be getting the max level 10 links today. Weirdly, for whatever reason, they have not yet announced maintenance. And, of course, in order to do this link level update on Global, there is a significant maintenance that would have to happen first, right? Because, again, they are reworking one of the core systems of the game. So it is going to be, you know, a many hours-long maintenance. And then once that is done, then we are going to have the actual updates on Global. So, all right. I brought a couple of the new units as well that are coming out soon. Of course, this STR Kale becomes just brutally broken. She stacks attack and defense. She does multiple super attacks. Her attack and defense gets super high. If there's a KEFLA on rotation, she guards. She's just ridiculously good. Of course, STR Kabe is pretty much KEFLA's best friend. Even though he is not Fierce Battle, he is still going to share common links like Warriors of Universe 6 and Super Saiyan. Remember that Warriors of Universe 6 becomes 2 key and 6% attack and defense at link level 10. And of course, this is a level 10 link like video, so we're going to be able to see that, right? So, okay, let's go ahead and see. Let's see. KEFLA has... We have most things active. So I believe Saiyan Warrior Race, Battlefield Diva, Warriors of Universe 6, Tournament of Power, and Fierce Battle. So, like, Battlefield Diva is now 3 key, 5% chance to dodge. Tournament of Power is now 3 key and 7% attack and defense. Fierce Battle is now 20%. So, like, this is good, right? Like, KEFLA has a lot going on right here. We are going to be able to get the 6 orbs as well. So, KEFLA, right? Oh, I should show this. One of the big things about KEFLA, she's designed very well in that she gets her defense at the start of turn, which means her defense is already applied to her, right? Which makes it good for her in slot 1. That means you can put her there safely, and she's already going to have her defensive buff. But she gets her attack boost on super attacks. So that's going to work much better with links, and then, of course, with support type passives as well. Now, we don't actually have a support type character on rotation here. But that's okay. That's okay. And she is stacking attack as well. And then with the 6 orbs, she also gets a 50% chance to dodge, too, which is very, very good. All right, so she starts out 2.81 without support. Turn 1. 2.81 is very, very good, obviously. And again, she also had a 50% chance to dodge right there. Now, KEFLA, I've said this many times, KEFLA at her best, I feel like she's a bit more impressive to Cooler than Cooler to me. But, well, then again, I was saying that before the link level update. So I suppose it's possible. I mean, because here's the thing. Cooler now has Big Bad Bosses for free. 25% attack and defense active at all times at link level 10. That is a massive upgrade. Whereas, wow, without Fierce Battle, we're at 5 mil for them, huh? That would be that link level update. All right. Yeah, again, many characters in the game I have not actually seen at link level 10 yet. Because, again, there's just... I mean, there's like 1,000 characters, right? There's a lot going on. Okay, so KEFLA transforms just on turn 3. You know, she works like Trunks, Zamasu, transforming Goku, Vegeta, a lot of these characters, right? Just turn 3, boom, she transforms. Then at this point, she gets an extra 50% attack buff on super attack. And she has an extra 50% defense at the start of turn. Both of those happen. And then she still has the high chance of evading with 6 orbs, which we can easily do. So yeah, we're going to do this. Let me see what KEFLA's defense is right here. It's going to be a lot higher. Yeah, 172k. So that's around the area you need in order to take double-digit damage from Int UI Goku. So KEFLA is right there, turn 3. Now we can go ahead and get her the 6 orbs. So she's going to get 150% attack on super. Then there's an additional 50% attack buff for the orbs, as well as a 50% chance to dodge. Just absolutely insane, right? I believe Saiyan Warrior Race becomes Super Saiyan at this point as well, which, you know, is going to work out very well for her linking and stuff like that. So on this rotation, same thing. I think we have everything active except for Fuse Fighter and Power Bestowed by God. Those are the only 2 links we don't have active for KEFLA right now. Again, Universe 6. Oh, wow. Okay. Well. So like I was saying, Universe 6, right, gets a huge boost in how good the team is. Because many of these links, like Warriors of Universe 6 and Battlefield Diva, right, which used to just kind of be just like throwaway overflow key links for a lot of these female characters, now do shit, right? In Tournament of Power, same thing. Like, between Universe 6 and Tournament of Power, we're getting 13% attack and defense. That's just 13% extra that these characters did not have before. That's very meaningful. All right, I'm going to use a Dende item right here, just to make sure we're at full health, because in order for KEFLA to transform into Super Saiyan 2, she does actually need to be above 60% HP, which I think, honestly, is very unnecessary. She did not need to have that HP restriction, because, again, the earliest you could see Super Saiyan 2 is turn 5. There's no reason she needed an HP restriction on top of turn 5. That's just asinine. But she's already ridiculously powerful at Super Saiyan 1 anyway. Yeah, Super Saiyan 1, honestly, she's strong enough, right? But then once you get to Super Saiyan 2, that's where things start to get very, very crazy for her. Because the one thing about KEFLA, right? Like, we know how much damage she could deal. Like, Whoopi, right? Every unit could do a lot of damage nowadays, right? That's not special. But what makes KEFLA, what makes her interesting or unique, or when you get those 6 orbs, she gets a 50% chance to dodge, right? Well, at Super Saiyan 2, she has the 50% chance to dodge at the start of turn, right? So now she just has that dodge chance, like, for free, which is huge. And at this point, the orbs are not affecting her attack stat either. The only thing orbs do at this point is give her an additional super attack. So her attack, she's going to get higher attack stats in Super Saiyan 1, usually, right? Because she stacks attack at all 3 forms, so eventually her attack stat will be higher. But usually, I feel like you're going to see her biggest attack stats coming from Super Saiyan 1, because that's where she gets, like, more attack on super attack, but she'll do more overall damage as Super Saiyan 2, because as Super Saiyan 2, she has 2 attacks, right? So here she's at 188k. She gets, so now her passive, she gets 2 ki and 160% defense at the start of turn. The extra 2 ki is nice, then 160% attack when performing a super attack. I'm going to use her active skill here. Why not? She has it. Let's just go ahead and pop it. This is another thing. Like we compare, like, Gohan or Full Power Jiren to KEFLA, and this is where they pull away dramatically, is, like, some of these, like, KEFLA sort of has, again, some of these restrictions, right? So her active skill, change physical key sphere to SCR, then she becomes super effective against all types on this turn, and then that could be activated only if there's a Pure Saiyan or Universal Survival Saga category enemy. Honestly, I feel like, sure, we could leave it the way it is, but that does not need to be restricted to a certain type of enemy. I thought that was a mistake that she just did not need to have into her kit, right? Like, it's already a turn 5 ability, which, like, in a lot of, like, you know, Super Battle Road, Battlefield, places like that, you're probably not going to see it anyway. So I don't think there needed to be that restriction of Pure Saiyan or Universal Survival Saga on there. Honestly, I don't. I mean, it's not that bad, right? I mean, Pure Saiyan is a lot of the game, right? If we suck off Cooler for how easy it is for him to get his stuff, then we do have to acknowledge, you know, for KEFLA, Pure Saiyans, again, it is not that bad of a restriction, but it's not guaranteed you're always going to get it. So let's see what she's at right here. Oh, wow. I mean, that's her. She had every link active still except for Fuse. Well, no, she didn't have Battlefield Diva, Fuse Fighter, or Power Bestowed by God. But, like, none of the... okay. So this was a very strong turn. Keep in mind she did both of those attack stats, but she was all 3 of those attack stats. But she was also super effective against all types on this turn. So, what? How much damage did she do right there? What did she? So she had, like, an attack stat of over 20 million on that turn, right? Because the way it works is super effective against all types gives you, like, a 1.5 times multiplier, right? So, like, those, like, she basically did, like, 3 7.5 million attack stats right there. So, like, when I said KEFLA at her best is better than Cooler, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Now, I think It's going to be pretty easy for Cooler to match that and perhaps even look better than that, though. After, like, I need to use Cooler a bit more. But prior to the Link level update, Cooler wasn't able to get to that level KEFLA just did quite as quickly as KEFLA is, right? Because Cooler does stack attack as well once he transforms. But the thing about KEFLA versus Cooler, too, is that KEFLA is building up her attack literally the entire way through, right? Like, so, like, as you're going, like, every form, base, Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan 2, she's stacking attack every single time. Whereas, like, Cooler is only stacking attack once he goes into his final form. Cooler can also do 3 super attacks. His is a lot more rare, though, because, right, with KEFLA, 6 orbs, you get 2 super attacks. Cooler just has, what is it, the 30% chance, I believe it is? I believe it's a 30% chance for Cooler. So, okay, Kale, by the way, at the end here, what's her defense? Her defense is 144k, plus she's guarding because LR, Kale, and Khalifa are on rotation. Remember, all she needs is Khalifa on rotation. LR, Kale, and Khalifa having both of those names in there does actually count. So here we go. Now we're just off to the races. Like, Universe 6 is so powerful. All these girl characters, they're so absurdly busted offensively and defensively. Like, I remember when KEFLA came out, I was calling Universe 6 the best two-way team in the game, offensively and deep, because all these characters, like LR, Kale, and Khalifa, Kale, the Tech Khalifa, AGL Khalifa, Physical Kale, all, like, KEFLA herself, all these characters are not only dominant offensively or dominant defensively, but they're both. Now look at the difference for KEFLA, by the way, without having all the support, right? She drops down to, like, 2.23 or whatever. Still a shit ton of damage she's doing right here. But I guess that is, like, you know, with her attack buff on super attack, you start getting support on rotation with her, and that's where she is just, like, clobbering the enemy that you're fighting. And remember, she does have the 50% chance to dodge a Super Saiyan 2 just at the start of turn. She's got that right away. And then Kale, I mean, Kale can get super attacked by Goku. It's going to do nothing because, again, she guards. So it's like that's why I'm very curious to see what this category Super Battle Road stage, I think it comes out tonight on JP, actually. But I'm curious what this category Super Battle Road stage is going to look like. Because, like, how is it going to be hard? Like, I don't understand what they could do to make this difficult with how busted so many of these units are. So, there we go. We'll probably go ahead and finish up right here. We'll get one more rotation here with KEFLA. Let me know what you guys think. Again, I think KEFLA is very, very good. Do I think she's a must summon? No. But would I say Ultimate Gohan is a must summon? No, I would not. I also would not say you must summon for Ultimate Gohan, right? So keep that in mind. This whole field of orbs being SCR doesn't actually do anything. Again, 6 orbs, and she gets an additional super attack at Super Saiyan 2. That's all it does. It doesn't change her attack set or anything like that. You see what she's got in terms of her... Okay, so she only got, what, Super Saiyan and Warriors of Universe 6 active right there. That's fine. So let's go ahead and see what attack set she does right here. But the Link level update, just amazing for the game. Oh, she's still at 4.86. Wow. Okay. Yeah, because remember, the Kale at the end, she's giving 30%. She gives 40% if there's another Khalifa on rotation, but there's not, right? Obviously, we have KEFLA, Kabe, then Kale. There's no Khalifa, so... There we go. Again, let me know what you guys think. I think KEFLA is ridiculously powerful. Definitely one of the best TURs in the game. Would I say Cooler is better? Yes. Would I say Beerus is better? Yes, I would. And then, I mean, Ultimate Gohan easily, right? That's not even... It's not even a discussion, but KEFLA is very good. Not good enough to summon for right now before the Down celebration. Hell no, but still very good.